As I'm sure all of you know, great achievements like completing your degrees involve lots of support and love from family members and friends. If you are a family member or friend of one of our graduates today, would you rise and let's all recognize you for the love and support that you have provided these students? Also, an event like this never happens without a lot of behind-the-scenes organization and work. And I would like to recognize and thank members of our staff and student volunteers who have helped to make this possible, particularly Ms. Kim Orlowski, and who is over here to my left, your right. Please recognize all of the student volunteers and staff members that are around the edges. Dr. Monteith, thank you for those remarks, and I can say with confidence that we consider you one of our own faculty members. So just to put that to rest, thank you so much. How many of you have seen the Dilbert YouTube video called The Knack? You raise your hand. Wow, okay. Well, for those of you who haven't seen it, allow me to just briefly summarize the dialogue. Okay. A mother brings her little boy to the doctor because he has shown some behavior that concerns her. The mother says to the doctor, "I'm worried about little Dilbert. He's not like other kids." The doctor replies, "What do you mean?" "Yesterday, I left him alone for a minute, and he disassembled the TV alarm clock and the stereo." That's perfectly normal. Kids take things apart. "The part that worries me is he used the components to build a ham radio set." Oh dear. Is that bad? "Normally, I'd want to run an EEG on him, but the machine isn't working." While the doctor talks to his mother, Dilbert is busy fixing the EEG machine. When the doctor turns around and discovers this, he exclaims, "It's worse than I feared." "What is it?" Dilbert's mother asks. "I'm afraid your son has the knack." "What is it?" Dilbert's mother asks. "It's a rare condition characterized by an extreme tuition about all things mechanical and electrical and utter social ineptitude." Can he lead a normal life? No. He'll be an engineer. We laugh nervously at this because many of us do see a bit of ourselves. The social ineptitude part is clearly an inaccurate stereotype. All the engineers that I know are delightful people. However, one thing that I'm convinced of is that engineers do not live normal lives, at least not if we associate normal with ordinary. On Monday, October the 31st, 2011, Abdurrahim El-Kib was elected interim prime minister of Libya after the overthrow of Muammar Gaddafi. The remarkable thing about this is that El-Kib was neither a politician nor a public figure. He is an engineer. He received his PhD in electrical engineering from our department and taught for 20 years at the University of Alabama. His PhD supervisor, Professor Emeritus John Granger, described El-Kib as a man of integrity and with a good sense of humor. Professor Granger also remarked that these were two attributes that El-Kib was really going to need in his new position. Now, of course, I don't know if El-Kib will be a good prime minister. Only history will be able to tell this. However, I believe the fact that his peers showed this degree of confidence in him does tell us something. I believe it provides us with evidence that the rigorous education involving mathematics, science, problem solving, and teamwork that engineers receive can be a platform for the development of important critical thinking skills, objectivity, and leadership. While his life may have seemed ordinary up to this point, it is anything but from this point forward. I hope you are looking forward to the technical challenges of a new job or additional studies marking the next stage of your career. As you move into these exciting times, I hope that you will keep in mind that your studies at NC State have not prepared you to live ordinary lives. They have prepared you for extraordinary lives that will make a difference. I think the well-respected journalist Tom Brokaw must have been thinking along these lines when he gave the following advice. You're educated. Your certification is in your degree. You may think of it as the ticket to the good life. Let me ask you to think of an alternative. Think of it as your ticket to change the world. In closing, please keep in touch. There are few things that professors enjoy more than hearing from their former students. Let's give it up one more time for the class of 2011.